This happened, I can tell you a joke. An 8-year-old boy in New York City came home from school in the afternoon. He had a very progressive mother. Obviously, she was single. I said, it's only a joke, okay? He came home and asked his mother, "Mama, is God a man or a woman?" She thought through this, all these gender politics that are going on in the country. Just now in the last election, they tried to settle it. It didn't work. After much thinking, she said both. The boy went into profound thought. Then he came back after some time and asked, "Mama, is God black or white?" She thought about all the racial politics that are going on in the nation. In the previous election, they tried to handle it. Didn't work. After much thinking, she said both. Then the boy went into very deep thought. Then he came back and asked, "Mama, is God gay or straight?" She thought about all the politics involved with that aspect of life, and then she said both. The boy jumped in joy, I got it, it's Michael Jackson." I don't know how you arrived at yours. It's just that it has to be spoken usually, at least a dais 2 feet higher than your chair, or from a mount, or from the cloud, always like this. It's never transmitted like this, you see. Hello? Always like this. Upperwala. Talking so much about Upperwala, I want to tell you, in this cosmos, you do not know what is up and what is down. Are you capable of knowing? You're on a round planet and the damn thing is spinning all the time. Inevitably, you're looking up in the wrong direction, aren't you? Hello? What do you think Australians are looking up at? So, the moment you ask a few questions, all the fake authorities that you have created in your life and try to sustain yourself unseeking, this is all your tricks to see that your intelligence doesn't bother you and freak the hell out of you, that you don't know the fundamentals of life. You know everything. You know everything. You know where God lives, you know His name, you know His wife's name, you know how many children He has, you know when His birthday is. You just know… you even know what He likes for dinner. This incredible knowledge about everything about the Creator. We must understand this is the only culture on the planet which has been a land of seekers. The people that you worship did not fall from the top. They were normal birth for their mothers, weren't they? Your Ramas, your Krishnas, your Shiva, everybody walked this geography, went through all the trials and tribulations that you go through and much more. We bow down to them not because they were gods, we bow down to them because of the freedom with which they existed. If you take one example, we'll take Rama because he still has real estate problems, from then to now. Then he was born as a prince, went through the finest education possible in those days, grew up into a very gentle, wonderful, wise young man, married a beautiful princess, but something went wrong and he was banished to the jungles. Well, maybe in your Ramanand Sagar television serial you saw Rama, Sita doing romance but that's not how it is. I've lived in jungles for weeks on end by myself. After 3-4 weeks in the jungle, when I come back home, even my parents wouldn't recognize me. It would be like that. insect bites from head to toe. Most of the ladies, I'm telling you, if we take you to the jungle, in 2 weeks' time, nobody in the town will recognize you. You'll become like that. So Sita is not a Adivasi woman, she's a princess, not made for the jungle, I'm saying. Obviously, they were not sent out on a safari, it was a punishment. As if that was not enough, I hear the Odisha people have been navigating their way down to Sri Lanka and going for a long time, the maritime history says so. The Sri Lankan people came and kidnapped Sita. Rama is a king, he could have found some local solutions for himself. But he's not that kind, he loves his wife, he follows and goes down, builds a Tamil army. Now after 6,000 years, the American scientists are telling us actually there is a bridge. And he fought a battle, killed many people, many of his people died, burned down a beautiful city and brings his wife back. Then a little time, she's fully pregnant, again something goes wrong and he sends her to the jungle once again. If something truly terrible has to happen to you in your life, knowingly or unknowingly, you kill your own children. This is the worst thing that can happen to you. Rama almost killed his own children because he did not know. When she went as a pregnant woman to the jungle, no sonogram, he did not know whether it is girl or boy or girls or boys or what the hell. He fought with these boys, tried to kill them in every possible way, but fortunately he did not succeed. And in the end, she dies in the jungle without him ever seeing her. You don't call this a successful life, do you? Hello? If any one of these incidents happened in your life, most people would be broken. But the man did not become bitter, did not become angry, did not become hateful. He conducted his duty of being a king with utmost balance, to a point when we are fighting for our freedom, when we want to talk about a nation well managed, we say Ram Rajya. When his entire personal life was a continuous disastrous drama, the man was… not that he did not have any pain, not that he did not go through what every human being goes through for such situations, but he did not let those things affect anything that he was doing. This freedom we call Jivan Mukti, it is for that freedom that we bow down to him, not because he was a king, not because he was a success,